Damn, they're coming out now. I think I missed again. Come on! Mad medals, sweet. How long does this go? Ah! Fuck. Fuck you. This should turn to the side and shit. Oh, they're moving now, boy. Silver. Shoot, it says this is easy level though. Forgot about that. It probably gets hard as hell. I can imagine. Come on. What? I lost a life? Oh, how did I lose life? How did that happen? Oh shit, who was that? That was for the hit them, I guess. Oh, that's fucked up. Ah, fuck, my bad. I got another medal. What? I don't know why I lost the last one. Maybe she didn't have a gun or something. Blam, blam. Level 22? What does that mean? That means I got to level 22? Got the feel for it. Yes, I do. That was your first time in combat mode. Man, with this level, I'm embarrassed to say we were both Policenauts. Things will start to get harder around this level. After level 20, you'll start to see some criminals disguised as civilians. At first they look just like a civilian, but after a few seconds, they'll draw their gun on you. You need to be quick to shoot them before they shoot you. If you don't miss, you'll lose life and it'll count as a miss. Wait, if you don't, you'll lose life and it'll count as a miss. You're shooting too many civilians. It can be easy to mistake a civilian for a criminal sometimes, so be sure and look carefully. Wow, so there's a lot to this. I just want to see what else there was. I got to level... Oh, I was at 22. So I guess I was getting there, right? What else is there? Target. Alright, that's cool. That level 2 shit is hard. Alright, that's enough for now. Let's get out of here. Move on to the next area. Give it a save. Alright, that's enough of that. We went to the Vice. Let's try... Let's start with the AP room. We'll save forensics for last. Back to the real world. Don't forget to take off your ear protectors.
ここが BCP を支える AP 隊員の部屋だ。時代の最先端を行く主力部署だ。正面にいるのが AP の隊長であり、この BCP の本部長でもある ゲイツベッカーだ。
ゲイツベッカー。
ああ。ロビーで話を聞いた。ゲイツか。偉くなったもんだ。
30年ぶりだろう。
Was he Norwegian or Poland or some shit? Russian?
変わった。さあ、紹介しよう。
Let's go say hi. Damn!
ゲイツ。
久しぶりだな。
Like an OG now.
ジョナサン・イングラム。ジョナサンじゃないか。いつこっちへ。
ゲイツ、BCP 本部長だって。出世だな。おめでとう。嬉しいよ。
いや、みんなのおかげだ。私一人の力ではない。ジョナサン、あの事故の件は、残念だった。
You probably did it, bitch.
あの鉛筆事故がなければ、君がこの椅子に座っていたかもしれん。
その話はやめてくれ。
ま、同じポリスノーツとして大歓迎するよ。どうだ？観光はまだか？
いや、観光で来たわけじゃない。
で、どうした？
実は、
There's a
ジョナさ
murder.
ん、
人を探している。名前は北条健三。ビヨンドの徳川製薬社員だ。
徳川。
Oh shit.
3
Tokugawa.
週間前にこのビヨンドから姿を消した。捜査を依頼に来た彼のワイフは地球で殺された。
穏やかではないな。本部長、私は、ジョナさん、徳川が絡んでいるとなればことは単純では済まない。悪いが、BCP として公には協力できん。その代わり、江戸を使ってくれていい。徳川に何かあれば最終的には我々が乗り出す。江戸、北条の捜査に全面的に協力してやってくれ。ただし、内密にな。わかりました。
恩に切る、ゲイツ。
ジョナサン、歓迎はするが、派手にはせんでくれよ。約束してくれ。
わかった。迷惑はかけない。
しかし、久しぶりだな、まったく。
Gates. Gates Becker. That's a uniform. Looks more like something you'd find in the military. It's a nice beard. It suits you. Yeah, I've had this since I was 40. What is it? What happened to the others? Tokugawa resigned from BCP 20 years ago to head up the Tokugawa group. Salvatore quit, I suppose 10 years or so ago, and apparently went back home. Okay. The day you left us will probably be the last time we're ever together. The Policenauts eventually evolved into the proper police force we have today. AP do most of the work here now. They're our mobile police unit. BCP is better equipped to do its job with the introduction of AP. Traditional cops have had to more or less shift duties. AP were created to be a new breed of space police designed around the special set of conditions you have on a colony. Damn. BCP, as it existed before, was simply unequipped to deal with space's unique environment. That's why we started using EMPS as well. The biggest mistake the Policenauts made was carrying over a police system from home to the colony. This isn't home, it's space. It's a space colony in the middle of nowhere. AP have given us a start in transforming our entire force into one fully adapted to beyond. We recruit AP members from government frozeners. It's dangerous work. Having family or friends is only a burden. That was one of the lessons of your accident. On top of that, they only use sperm-carrying genes well suited to space's environments when they fertilize frozener eggs. In other words, they select the fathers from past astronauts. Wow. Meaning, we could be responsible for some of these guys. The possibility is there. You could say frozeners are literally sons of us astronauts. That seems barbaric in a way. That's interesting. AP also carry out a number of missions in zero-gravity areas. In order to prevent calcium loss and weightlessness, they have hybrid artificial bones, joints, and auditory ossicles. Therefore, they don't need to worry about the effects of extended work there. They're indispensable around here. Okay. In addition to their normal police duties, AP also use EMPS to perform rescue operations inside the colony. We conduct recognized peaceful operations outside the colony as well, in accordance with the agreement to the rescue of astronauts, the return of astronauts, and the return of objects launched into outer space. We have to tread carefully around this, however. UNCOPUOS are always breathing down our necks. We could end up with an international incident on our hands if we're not careful. No matter what you or anyone else thinks about them, AP are a necessity around here. EMPS are a type of mechanical suit used both inside and outside the colony, born from a cooperation between Tokugawa Heavy Industries and ourselves. They employ a bilateral master-slave manipulator, which allows for 7 degrees of freedom, just like the human body. The technology is a product of Tokugawa Heavy Industries. Research on master-slave manipulators. That Yuri you had your accident in is a far cry from their performance and reliability. Why don't they just turn them into robots while they're at it? The visual sensors in today's robots take 1 full second longer than a human to process data. A second can make all the difference in the world out here. Tele-existence is a more feasible option. You mean controlling EMPS by remote? We wouldn't have to worry about exposure to cosmic rays that way either. Mind you, we still have problems such as communications, interference, and time lag to overcome first. So they don't actually pilot them, they do it remotely? Is that what he's saying? They don't possess any singular points. A singular point occurs when you have a limit to how far you're able to move a joint in a given direction. Previous manipulators have all had singular points due to shortcomings in their joint drive mechanisms. The moving body 3D analysis algorithm developed by Tokugawa has succeeded at eliminating singular points from EMPS. AP simply couldn't function without EMPS nowadays, not least of which on their patrols. The police on home have been in touch with us, as it involved the murder of a Beyond. What a senseless crime. Who would have thought something like that would happen to your ex-wife? What's Ola saying? They've concluded she was the victim of a bomb planted by repatriatists, or possibly eco-terrorists, but there's not much evidence to go on. Repatriatists? Yes, repatriatists. It's been 30 years since we colonized space. The pollution of space's environment has become quite pronounced. That's where the movement was born. They say we should just stop all this and return home. Naturally, we don't have jurisdiction over Ola here. There's nothing we can do. It's difficult for us to obtain any sort of detailed information. Our relationship with the police on home isn't the best. That's why I want you to keep this under the radar, understood? Yeah, of course. Thanks again, Gates. Alright. This is the guy who's gone missing. He seems very like all the other people you find at Tokugawa. And then for Lorraine to be killed as well. He looks like a serious chap, not the type to disappear without a word. This is you and Lorraine, I see. What were you planning on doing bring a photo like this with you? Try to forget about what happened and move on. Lorraine would want the same. In any case, that's something you should keep to yourself, don't you think? Capsules. Do you know what these capsules are for? You feeling ill, Jonathan? You ever seen a sleep before? It does look somewhat familiar. What kind of leaf was it again? No, I don't want to do that. Well, I'll be. I haven't seen that in donkey's years. Look at how young we all are. Alright. What's this? You can see the reflection of Gates' head in the glass. Is it just me, or is he going bald? That's fucked up. Something the matter, Jonathan? No, just admiring your clean windows. Boy, these things are spick and span, huh, Ed? As you'd imagine, being chief is no bed of roses. Your life revolves around protecting beyond citizens. You're looking at this bald head, that's fucked up. Alright. So this is the chief's chair. Not bad, Gates. You need a good chair for a good job like this. For a job like this. Helps carry the load that accompanies all the responsibility. Alright, take it easy. could just go back. See you later. Yeah, I want to look in here a little bit. He's an AP officer. They can access any sort of data on Beyond from these terminals. I guess the days of hitting the streets for leads are over, huh? Yeah, you can do it all from here. What's that thing there? That tube in their arm? Huh? It's part of the dialysis procedure for their artificial blood. You have to undergo dialysis every 240 hours with that type of blood. Human kidneys can't filter it. Must be a pain in the ass. 240 hours is 10 days. Meaning they could never go AWOL, huh? Exactly. Some people say they intentionally designed it that way. Wow, that's fucked up, man. They keep their helmets on even when they're in the station. The helmets are linked to BCP's network. The visor displays a 3D image of whichever data they're working with. That's cool. That's also an AP. These terminals display the data sent here around the clock by the operators. The guys in the lobby, right? Right, okay. Oh shit. Oh, that's the guy. Okay. That's Bob, right? Name is Bob.
Policenauts. AP だったのか。トニー・レッドウッドだ。
Oh, Tony Redwood, that's right.
AP の爆弾処理を担当してるが、
Bomb disposal.
鉛筆乗りでは彼の身に入れる者はいない。
Oh shit.
ミスター・ゴダードと呼ばれている。
Mr. Goddard.
宇宙酔いくらいで参るようじゃ、早くホームのママのところへ帰った方がいいぜ。それとも、またスチュワーデスの薬でももらうか。
I shouldn't have took that pill, fuck. Now everyone's talking shit.
古いテレストリアルには厳しいところ。
俺はお前のようにゾンビみたいになるつもりはないがね。
Oh.
ヨナさん、やめろ。相手にするな。
Nice.
そうだエド。この次元装置の仕掛けわかるか？
なんだ、いきなり。
あんた、ホームで爆弾
処理に
行ったことがあるらしいな。
麻薬界入る前のことだ。
通常爆弾の設計者は、解体されないようにいくつかの安全策を設ける。ここに赤と青のコードがあるだろう。最後のセーフティー装置だ。このどちらかを切断すれば解体できる。俺がセットしたとしたら、これはどっちだと思う？危険の赤か、
Red or blue?
安全の青か。
レッドウッドのレッド。
Red for Redwood, wow.
どうか、アウトだ。コロニーに穴が開いたぞ。攻撃的な人間が常に赤を好むとは限らない。答えは青だ。俺ならいつも青にする。
Okay.
ああ。覚えておくよ。
He always goes for blue. I'll remember that. What the fuck kind of logic is that? Let's look at this bomb here. I defused this earlier, real state-of-the-art device. Terrorists have been using some pretty advanced components in their bombs lately, haven't they? It was a bomb that killed Lorraine. Why'd you ask me about it anyway? You never know when terrorists could strike. Even an old-timer like you should be prepared. Let's give it a save here. I don't ever want to have to defuse another bomb. One never knows when one's life might be threatened by one of these. What do you think you're doing? I'm not here to amuse you. That's BCP's holographic insignia. In addition to identifying the wearer as a police officer, it's also there to prevent counterfeiting. Who'd believe he's one of the good guys without the uniform? What's this? Oh, okay. Got a minute, Redwood? What do you want? My commanding officer is the chief. My compatriots are the guys you see around you. You're neither of those. I don't have to answer your questions. Okay. What'd you come here for? I don't have to talk to anyone outside AP, that includes you. He's a totally different person from the plane. Exactly. That, in case you haven't figured it out, that was an act. An act? We can modify our personalities anytime we want. Anytime we need to. All part of our training. So he wasn't being an asshole. They call that modifying his personality, not being a dick. That's great. You're like the little dog that won't stop barking at your ankles. We don't want you here. Why is this so difficult to understand? Fuck you. Lorraine, who's that? Don't know anyone called Lorraine. You really? Wait a minute. A guy, the guy that I'm chasing, that I shot. Oh, but he had a bullet wound. This guy doesn't look like he's wounded. But if you think about it, he was on the same trip to the space station that I was. So I'm thinking maybe he left at the same time. But this guy doesn't seem to be wounded, so I don't think he's the killer. All right, he really is like a completely different person. On the space plane, you said you'd gone to visit some family on home or something, didn't you? It wasn't work-related, it was personal. I don't have to explain myself to you. Answer the question. I don't remember saying anything like that. You damn liar. He's acting suspicious as hell, though. Who are they supposed to be? I told you. Oh, yeah, he did tell me, that's right. I saw it on the plane. That's cute, real cute. Cherish your memories, as they say, right? You're so pathetic the way you cling to that. Pathetic? You knew I was a Policenaut, didn't you? Sure, I've studied my ancient history. Funny. That's what the Policenauts are around here. Right, Astronaut Brown? Anyone could go to space now. But it's Frozeners who protect it. This is our territory. You Frozeners. Alright. I guess that's it for him. Fuck you.
その加えタバコ、まだやめられないようだな。
That's right, bitch.
そんな格好でうろうろしてると、逮捕されるぜ。気をつけ。
あいにく灰皿が見当たらんのでな。
灰皿？灰皿なら、空気感あるだろう。
Alright, looks like the video is like starting to bug out. I don't know if I'm running out of hard drive space or what. But we're going to stop here and we'll be back in a little bit. See you guys.